POV finger.
Ow! I haven't seen this in a long time.
Universal.
Hell yeah, dude, this song is so fucking good.
This song.
I love this song. It's so good.
When it like really hits on the beat, it's like.
I love the perspective. It's everything is really crooked.
Look at the shapes in this one, dude. The
Not
lines.
a single perpendicular line.
I love the like red and blue contrast. It's really nice.
Dude, out of all of them, I feel like this one has such strong atmosphere.
Look how long boy this dude is.
Is this the same guy who
Maybe.
the ice?
Maybe.
Don't turn away now.
This sequence, if you look at it without the sound, it's like very anticlimactic. But
That's true.
if you have the sound, it gives like goosebumps.
It's like such an anime thing with these things.
It's also like really simple concept, but it's like nice or like it works really well. The song is so good. It's like so epic.
It builds up a lot of tension.
Yes.
Also, there's so much light and dark in this one. It's like such a contrast, and that's so nice.
I love the composition. That everything is really dark. I enjoy that. I know that feeling.
Rage. I wish I could do that, like dramatically just go. Oh, the identity crisis.
It also looks so soft.
It has also a little bit of the
like a nice-
gorillas thing.
True.
But I mean, Fortiche worked on the gorillas, so it makes sense.
Oh, that was nice. The trembling.
It makes such a simple thing so epic.
And it's easier to see yourself in them because the faces are always kind of dark.
The League of Legenders have everything. They have
The
everything.
League of Legenders?
The Legenders.
Like an isekai protagonist. I love these sequences. They're really simple, but they're so effective.
The service, right? That's so good. That's such a nice idea.
They're all long and skinny. They're exactly your type.
The guitar. Oh wow, it's so pretty. Oh, the effects animation is just.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Champions in the sky.
And then always the glimpses of the different champions everywhere. It's like,
I love it so much.
But the clouds almost look like they're stop motion clouds.
Yes, this is the money shot right here.
Oh.
Hell yeah. That's like wallpaper, bro.
This is so cool. Yeah.
I bet this is like the wallpaper on like thousands of people's PCs.
Like the perspective,
looks
even
so
his cap is
nice.
so long. It's
Yeah.
so cool. The backlighting. Oh. And we never really see their faces. It's always like very mysterious.
But do we know who they are?
Oh, they're not real people.
Ah, okay, okay.
Again, like really simple, but so effective.
yeah.
They're making this so epic, and it's like it's a game.
So epic. Oh, the match cut of like the round to the round to the round.
True,
Oh.
true.
That's like really epic.
Dude, this gives me chills every time.
Info time. This was the 2014 World Cinematic for League of Legends. The song is by Imagine Dragons and the animation is by Fortiche, the French animation studio that also did Arcane.
Yes, we are familiar. The guy that did the character design, he's not the guy that did Ice, right?
What I was wondering.
Looks like Robert Valley.
I'll look up if it was done by Robert Valley because it would make so much sense. I think I want to start this off by saying, if I remember correctly, 2014 was the first year that they did League of Legends cinematics. So for that, I don't think they had the biggest budget for this. And it's 3 minutes of animation, which is not cheap. But I think they did like with very little, they did a lot.
It's also nice how you can see like glimpses of Fortiche's style with like the but it's still like not there, like it's not the same, you know, feeling, but you can kind of tell.
You can see like the early origins of it.
yeah.
Ah, we have the same shot as the opening shot. But I think there at the end the sun is on the other side.
Oh,
But I do like the circle.
This is a circle, this is a circle, this is a circle, and then we have his eyes. The beginning bracket and the end bracket is pulled together with this circle motif.
So technically you could watch it in a loop.
It's a full circle.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't see that.
And then you
Really
already
cool.
start the red and then the
Yes.
blue. In League, defeat is red, victory is
But
blue.
you had that-
Yeah, here too.
I love how distorted a lot of it feels. Like also the house, like it gets kind of skewed to the
Yeah, yeah.
side.
It's like there's always a really stark contrast between the blue and the red, and it's used really nicely for storytelling.
you know how 3D wants to make everything perfectly straight and boring, but this has just like still like the slightest curves, and it still looks like visually interesting.
Set yourself a rule to never make a perpendicular corner, and you'll get something like this.
With the blue here is very much framed by the red.
Everything going out, very strong red and blue. It's like pulling the eye towards here.
I think this is very much the Fortis style, where this is some 3D object. If they export it into Photoshop, it's just one frame, then they draw over it, and they go back into the 3D program and project the 2D painting onto the 3D backgrounds.
I see.
This is why I think also like this is not actually lighting in 3D. I think this is just a painting somebody did on a flat wall.
Oh, very nice composition.
It's nice with the contrast, how like the green, you know, it's like it leads your eye.
Oh, this is so cool. There's so many like different lines that lead to him.
Yeah.
But these make it look very chaotic.
It's also again like the red is dooming, like
Yes.
loss is dooming on him.
This part of the image is the lightest spot and also like the darkest one. So there's a lot of contrast here, which is why your eye gets pulled in that area.
Are there Easter eggs somewhere?
This is Jinx's ape. This is Annie's teddy bear. This is a ward. I think this is Pentakill.
Look at that keyboard. Look at how curved it is.
I love how his fingers light up.
They still have a very toon shader style. I think this was really new when it came out in 2013. Not a lot of people did like toon shader stuff.
So you have a really nice composition. It's so easily readable, even though like all the thing that we focus on is just this part of the screen. It's like screen within the screen, screen by the monitor, you know? It's screenception, but...
This hand must be gigantic. This dude is just like sitting here, arms, hand.
And then the monitor is like...
He's such a long boy. He's like a spaghetti boy. Noodle.
What's on the R key?
R is the ultimate
POV finger.
I think it's crazy that like, you know, with like it being so simple, just these like rays of light going whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and even though nothing happens, it still feels so epic because of like the way the camera moves.
But like here it stops, becomes like one big form, and then it like stays for a few frames and then shoots.
It's really smart to use the red in the back and the blue in the front because it creates more of a separation.
I love this guy. It's just like slow clapping.
Also, it's just so nice how you have the lines again. It's like the same kind of visual interest.
Using a few lights to show the background around them. Like you don't need a lot.
You always want to show like the space because without the light it would be a little disorienting.
This is a really nice design, I just need to say that. The proportions are very Robert Valley, but the design itself is very Gorillaz, you know what I mean?
It's like the tiny eyes, the mouth that's like...
Nice acting,
Yeah.
the twitchiness and stuff.
I love the foot tapping.
Super nice detail.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people give compliments to Chihiro when that one scene where she puts on her shoes and she taps like her shoes on the ground because it's a very specific movement.
It's like a tick or something.
Yeah, and I feel like even though we don't know his personality, this tells us a lot that he's like jittery and nervous. Somebody else who would have been angry would have done, you know? But he's a nervous kind of dude.
It's cool when people like go so far to animate ticks or stuff like that. That isn't in the face.
I love that little detail that the keys spell LOL.
And
What is
then
he smashing?
the keyboard.
Ah, okay.
And then the keyboard says League of Legends.
oh my god.
And that's a 7 and not an L.
Ah.
I love that it's the service. Like that is so cool.
Oh, that's... Okay, I didn't see that they were PCs.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's so cool.
You see the fans.
I feel like I've said this 3 times already, but I love the visualization of like the game and like the different aspects of it. Everything you feel in the game that like for an outsider who watches you play is like, oh, what are you doing? But when you're in it, it feels so epic. They really like managed to capture that.
I really enjoy this shot. This is so much more cinematic than the rest of the video.
Yes.
But it didn't bother me because I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. Such a nice framing of like having this triangle here, and it also points. But then it gets broken through.
The camera movement is so nice too. It's like this shaky cam with like a car going along the highway.
And also this is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
with all
also
the
so
silhouettes.
like such a simple idea, but it works really well. And also just League in general is so good with their like character silhouettes. There's nothing there, but you can tell which one it is just based on the silhouette of the character, right?
These 2 shots are the money makers.
The poses are so cool.
Yeah.
It's like a moment of Ma, you know.
This is just beautiful. All the circles, every character leading towards this one area.
It's also cool how the like effects like already hint at his silhouette.
The lighting is really good and the posing too, with all the negative space that they build up. Also level of detail, I mean, he's definitely the one with the most detail. Man, I could go on about this shot, but it's like really nice how it's like simple, right? And then very complex on this side, so it's just really good pose, and it like has a nice line of action, and it's leading you down here because you need to know that you're gonna go back down.
Oh,
Whoa.
look at
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
It's really interesting because you would think that lightning strikes from the top, but because it's so fast, usually we don't see the impact, we only see how it's dispersing. You can see that it comes down, but then the next one is empty because we didn't see the impact, and then it discharges from bottom up, right? And then you have these nice impact frames, and then explodes.
Oh.
This like it feels really solid because of the shapes.
Nice rim light, you can tell the faces.
Just in every shot, it's like wow, rim lights.
Yeah, look at that. Like, look at the hand. It's like basically just lined with a brighter color. It's lovely.
But it works really well.
It works.
The blue and the red, it fades.
Ooh, I see.
And then circle, and then
Another circle.
and then we're finished.
Oh.
I love it.
Thank you for having us.